Hello, Wisdomers, and welcome to our weekly career roundup, the segment dedicated to helping you not just land a job but build an influential, high impact career in the tech industry. The goal beyond the offer letter. For the majority of aspiring engineers, the single all consuming goal is get the job. And let's be clear, earning that first engineering role is a monumental achievement. It validates years of hard work, sleepless nights, and rigorous study. But once the confetti settles and the initial excitement fades, a new, more profounding question emerges: what happens after you get hired? The journey doesn't end with the job offer, it simply shifts gears. Your focus must evolve from getting in to moving up. The great divide, junior versus senior. In the fast-paced, high-stake world of tech industry, the difference between junior developer and a senior developer is more than just a title change. It is a fundamental shift in professional standing. The massive divide isn't merely about compensation. Although the salary disparity is often staggering and life-changing, it's about influence and autonomy, respect and trust, and quality of work. The most dangerous misconception in early career engineering is the idea that becoming a senior engineer is a purely chronological event. Most people mistakenly believe that promotion is simply a matter of enduring, just wait 5, 7, or maybe 10 years and the title will arrive. They are profoundly wrong. A company will not promote you just because your employment anniversary rolled around. Time provides opportunity and context, but it does not automatically generate the skills required for a senior role. In fact, many developers find themselves stuck in for years in middle level roles, having accumulated time but not the necessary competencies. The true equation for seniority is skills plus behaviors. This week, we have invested significant time in analyzing dozens of real-world job descriptions, performance review criteria, and internal leveling documents from top-tier tech companies. This analysis reveals a secret roadmap, a clear, actionable breakdown of the skills, competencies, and mindset shifts required to fast-track your promotion from junior to senior in a fraction of the time others spend waiting. Let's get started on breaking down exactly what those skills are. The first and the biggest difference between a junior and senior developer is scope. Let's look at this job description for a junior software engineer. It clearly says write clean, maintainable code for assigned features. Now look at the senior software engineer role at the same company. It says design scalable, high performance systems and architecture. Do you see the difference? A junior builds a wall, a senior designs the building. The lesson from this is to fast track your career, stop just looking at your ticket or your small task. Start asking, how does my code fit into a larger system? Learn about system design, understand the database, the cloud infrastructure, and how the pieces connect. Don't just be a bricklayer, start thinking like an architect. Second important difference is about people. The junior role asks you to collaborate with the team and learn from senior engineers. The senior role demands mentor junior developer and drive technical best practices. What is the lesson from this that you can learn? You don't need a senior title to be a mentor. You can start today. If you learn a new shortcut, share it with your team. If a peer is stuck, help them debug. Document your work so that others can learn from it. The fastest way to prove you are a senior engineer is to act like one. When you make the people around you better, you become indispensable. That is the definition of leadership. The third and the final difference between the junior and senior engineer is the most important one: ambiguity. A junior engineer is given a solution to build. For example, build a login button that looks like this. Here, the problem is defined and the solution is defined. Whereas a senior engineer is given a problem to solve. Our login process is too slow, fix it. So here, the problem has to be solved by the senior engineer. The senior role says drive technical decision making and solve complex undefined problems. The lesson from this is don't just wait to be told how to do something. Start asking why and what. When you are given a task, ask yourself, is this the best way to solve the user's problem? Propose solutions, don't just execute orders. Moving from an order taker to a problem solver is the key to your promotion. So there you have it. The path from junior to senior isn't just about waiting for your turn. It's about scope, mentorship, and solving ambiguous problems. This shift in mindset from coder to architect is the hardest part of your career. That's why we are expanding our Learning Agent app. We are building a new system design module where our AI system will challenge you not just to write the code, but to design full systems, helping you practice the architectural thinking that defines a senior engineer. The link to join the waitlist is in the description. That's it for this week's career roundup. Now a question for you. Which of these three senior skills, architecture, mentorship or problem solving, do you think is the most difficult to learn? Let's discuss it in the comments. I would love to hear your perspective. Thanks for watching and keep learning.